Every year, millions of men get their significant others roses for Valentine's Day. And inevitably, those roses, since they're cut flowers, wither and wilt, and they start not looking as great as they did when you first gave them. And sometimes the line typically goes, "I wish you didn't give me something that would die so quickly." And I know I've heard that a lot, and they certainly don't look very pretty, although they were very thoughtful initially. But I think I've got another way to give these a second life. So we're going to make some rose water today. And given the fact that it's a couple days after Valentine's Day, it's going to be great. So we're going to give these a second life. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to remove all of the petals. Since the roses are pretty much done for, it's quite an easy process. You just got to pull off all the petals. And you do want to go with the more fragrant roses. It will help to actually enhance the aroma of the rose water. But any rose will do. Rose water is actually very good for your skin. It helps tighten the skin. It has a lot of vitamin C, which can help reduce wrinkles. And it also helps just to make your face smell nice and pretty. And I know Cindy uses it quite a bit in the morning after a shower. So it's very easy to use, and it can be applied at bedtime, in the morning, wherever. So that's all you really have to do for that. It's a pretty easy step. Now let's get some water boiling. So now that our water is heating up, you want to put the petals in before the water starts boiling. The water should be warm, which it is, because you want to gently cook the petals. You want to put in about 1 part water to 1 part petals, because obviously the more water you have, the more diluted the aroma will be. And the petals are going to float because of the fact that they're quite buoyant. So what you want to do is you want to grab a small bowl, and that small bowl is going to be used to weight down the petals into the water. So I found that the best thing to weight down these petals was a glass Pyrex container. You don't want the glass to be touching the bottom. So ideally what you want to do is have the petals be an insulative barrier so the glass is not touching whatever heating element is underneath. And that's going to prevent the glass from cracking. But basically, we don't want to cook these for super long either. This is going to start boiling, and you just want to cook gently for about 4 to 5 minutes until the petals turn to a darker shade of red, even like a dark purple is suggested, but don't cook any past that, because then it's going to actually ruin the color of the water. It's going to turn the water kind of a black, dingy color. And so you just want to cook them just enough to get the the vitamins and the minerals and the color out of the petals. And it's just like making a tea, basically. All right, so the petals have been boiling for about 4 to 5 minutes now. They've definitely wilted down, and the water has actually turned a very deep red. What we want to do is we want to take a colander and a bowl underneath, and we want to strain out this rose water here to get all of the rose petals out. So that's what we're going to do now. And just look at how deep red that is. It's a beautiful shade of red. The camera almost does no justice for how red it is. And one thing that we're going to do to help the process is, because these petals have wilted down significantly, they've held a lot of water. What you want to do is you want to press the petals to get the remaining water out. And also what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to prepare a bowl of ice water so you can chill the bowl underneath quickly so that none of the steam escapes, because the steam actually will carry away some of the essential oils. That's how basic distillation processes go, is the steam will carry essential oils with it, and you're going to have a higher grade rose water if you can cool this off quicker. All right, we've got it cooled down and it's ready to pour into a container, but I just wanted to show you how red that is. I mean, it is the deepest, most vibrant red I have ever seen, and the camera does no justice for how dark it is, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful red. So that's going to go very well in the spray bottle that we're using. So let's bottle it up now. And there we go. Just put it into an atomizer or spray bottle. This is just a nice little spray bottle I got here at the dollar store, and it's going to work great. Rose water. Cindy, I made you something.
Oh yeah, what is it?
I made you some rose water using your roses that were frankly getting a little bit wilted and not looking so pretty.
Really? This is my favorite product ever.
So the thing with that though is that is real rose water. I don't know if you knew, but the stuff at the store is actually rose essential oil and water mixed. So it's still rose water, but it's really not real rose water because there's no preservatives in that, and that'll actually go bad. But it's really high quality. All you have to do is throw it in the fridge, and it's going to last about a week to 2 weeks. You don't want to let it go any more than 2 weeks because it'll start to go bad. But yeah, if you do make this, just as a note, put it in the fridge because you don't want it to go bad. But that is the real deal. So you want to test it out? Yeah. Tell me how I did.
I can definitely smell the roses.
It's pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
The whole kitchen smelled like it for a while there. But
it's really nice and refreshing.
I know you use it in the use it after a shower because it
mostly like during the day after.
Tightens up your skin and stuff. I don't know.
So.
Oh wow, that is very it's very rosy. So
yes.
There you go. Not a problem. I love you.
Love you too.
Happy Valentine's Day extended. All right, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Thank you again, Cindy, for letting me use your roses and being my Valentine. So, yeah. All right, I will talk to you all later. Hopefully you give it a shot and grow big or go home. Bye.